I read recently that you'd raced in Russia. How is Russia, Mr. Kovac?
Very big, Miss Brent.
Ah, Mrs. Faraday, you certainly do pull in the celebrities. Miss Glenn and Tom Kovac. He's very big in racing car circles.
I'm afraid I don't follow the sport. But it does suggest to me now why you're here, Mr. Kovac. It's Gurley that attracted you.
Gurley?
My late husband's true love. You'll get to meet her. I'll get Hopkins to show you to your room.
Gurley.
You seem to know the village rather well, Mr. Tracewell.
I do?
I saw you driving through those streets with amazing dash.
Just trying to get it over with quickly, aren't you, Georgie? George?
Get what over with?
Business, I mean.
Oh.
Combining business with pleasure, George?
You could say that, Tom.
Please, Mrs. Faraday. Let me do it.
Oh, with pleasure. I noticed from your letterhead, Signor Varelli, that you're an engineer.
I build the autostrade, the roads. In Italia, all roads lead straight from my office. Varelli of Milano. I hope I do not sound immodest.
Not at all. One takes pride in one's doings.
I bet you'd like a hamburger.
I'm just not hungry.
I'm afraid Jen isn't used to tea and cakes at 4 and supper at 8.
I'm really not hungry, Mommy. May I please leave the table?
It's perfectly all right. You go right on ahead, dear.
Your daughter was saying...
Peg, please.
About her father? Oh, yes, I'm afraid she is a little disappointed. But I think he's probably just been delayed. He always did like entrances, whether it was on stage or off.
Is your husband an actor too, Miss Glenn?
Yes, that's where I met him. I was doing a play in London, and he was doing a play in the theater right next door. Our dressing room windows faced each other across the alley. One day, during an intermission, he sent me a note on a paper airplane. It came flying through my dressing room window.
Que romantico.
What was the message?
How about joining me for a hot dog after the show? So we met and went to the Savoy, and he actually did order 2 hot dogs, please. John Parrish, his best friend, who's also an actor, was sitting at the table next to us and was absolutely flabbergasted. For our wedding a few weeks later, he sent us a gallon of mustard as a present.
Well, perhaps Mr. Parrish could help you track down your husband, Miss Glenn.
Possibly, if I could just track down Mr. Parrish.
So awful about not telling her, Daddy. She wants to see you, too.
Don't you think I want to see her? It's not easy, Jen. But it's especially important that you say nothing to her as yet. The people who want to keep us apart.
Who are they? Why do they?
I'm fighting them. So the 3 of us can return to America together. Will you help me?
You know I will, Daddy.
You'll have to be very strong. In some ways, you'll have to give up being a child. You'll have to keep a number of secrets from your mother.
I can't. Well, I never have.
But you will. Because I'm asking you to. Open the box. Only you may touch it. No one else. With this, you can help me. Take it. Put it round your neck. You'll wear it all the time. But you'll show it to no one. To no one, Jennifer. Trust me.
Miss Glenn, please come in.
Mrs. Faraday, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm looking for Jennifer.
Perhaps she's outside.
Oh, but it's so late.
It's a lovely evening. Nearly a full moon.
I better track her down and get her to bed. Shall I take this into the house?
No, perhaps not. Hey.
Hey, not here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you haven't seen my daughter around, have you?
No, sorry, no.
No.
Jennifer? Jennifer?
Oh, Mrs. Ferret. Did you find Jennifer?
Oh, no.
Is there anything wrong, Miss Glenn?
Oh, the clavichord. You were playing a clavichord.
What? A clavichord, did you say?
Yes, you were playing it when I was in here a few minutes ago.
I'm afraid that's impossible. We've never had a clavichord at Wyndham. You're very upset. Is it Jennifer? Can't you find her?
No.
Well, let me help you find the child.
No, that's all right. I'm sure she's around the house somewhere.
Of course she is. She's probably just exploring.
Excuse me.
You did say you took sugar, didn't you?
Yes, thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
George, this is nice.
But how did she come to think of a clavichord?
Just a mirror and a candle.
It's not funny, Jen. Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I've been here all evening.
Where's here? I couldn't find you.
You're losing your sense of humor, Mother.
Jen, since when have you started calling me Mother?
When I stopped calling you Mommy. I won't be needing that anymore. It's nothing but a childish toy.
Hi.
Hello.
You guessed it. This is Gurley.
Interesting.
Very interesting. 27 Bentley.
I mean how men womanize any machine that serves them.
Ah. You're one of those,
Women's lib? No.
Uh-huh.
I'm open to all views. Tell me, does it work?
Been out of action for a long time. Our hostess asked me to have a look.
It took me 3 years to get from 12 to 15. Where did she go? She's vanished.
I have a feeling about that girl. Not anything she's done yet, but something she's going to do.
Something evil.
Michelle, this is a little...
What is it?
Saw something. Something... growing.
Yes. What was it like?
But it's gone.
Try and refocus the image.
How can I refocus an image that I can't even see anymore?
Oh, don't blame me, Tom Kovac. It was your image.
Wait. It's not clear. I can't see what it is.
Don't rush. Try not to rush. I once knew a Tibetan psychic, and he said one cannot rush.
I'm not rushing. But please, tell me exactly what your Tibetan psychic would do right now.
Focus on the center of the image. Now work from the center out.
There's a girl's hands, and she's squeezing a leaf.
The girl, is it Jennifer?
I can't tell. It's all hazy. It's all gray.
Well, try and concentrate on the color. Just pick one object and get the color.
The glass is red. And the juice is being...
Yes?
It's gone. But the hand was squeezing something into... Someone's going to be drinking out of that red glass. Come on.
Miss Glenn. Could I have your autograph?
Right this minute.
Yeah, you see, I'm writing to this nephew of mine in Walla Walla. And he's even a bigger fan of yours than Signor Varelli.
If that's possible.
Well, yes, I suppose so. I don't have any paper.
Paper?
Oh, will this do? It even has Wyndham and Devil.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Terrible thing.
Oh, that's stupid. I don't know how to apologize.
Try, Mr. Kovac.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but I was out...
Why don't you just say that Wyndham, lovely as it is having a peculiar effect on all of us. So much so that Jen and I are leaving tomorrow.
Oh, that's splendid. Splendid.
Well, thank you, Miss Brent. Or should I say Miss Blunt?
She is a little weird. I'm even beginning to wonder about the rare books.
Oh.
You really handled that with flair.
Subtle, wasn't I?
But you ought to be more careful making of a place like Walla Walla.
Michelle, don't let him hear you say that in Walla Walla.
Well, don't they have any dances in the village?
Why didn't you tell me you're interested, Jennifer?
Boys. I should like to meet some boys.
I'll see what I can arrange.
Okay.
Does Mrs. Faraday look younger to you?
Mm-hmm.
You're not responsible for it, I hope.
No.
It was very strange. It's almost as if he knocked the glass over on purpose.
He's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he and his girlfriend are the ones. They didn't meet here for little old openers. They planned to come to Wyndham together. Some sort of plot. I've heard.